Hello again, guys. As you may be able to see in front of me, I have an absolute box full of things this company sent to me. It's a company called SoundBot or PowerBot, depending on which products you're looking at, either sound or power related ones. And I went through all these things a little more in depth over on my daily vlogging channel. I'll link to that vlog if you'd like to see what all of these things are, to see if there's any of these that you would specifically like to see videos about. I told them I wasn't going to do videos about every single thing that's in this box, but the one I wanted to start things off with and look at today is this case for the iPhone 5, 5S, and SE. Specifically because I have an iPhone SE that my little boy has been using for Pokemon a lot. So a little extra power never hurt anybody. So again, make sure to check out the daily vlog to see what else is inside of this box, to see what else you'd like to see videos about. But for now, let's take a look at the PowerBot PB2200i5. As you might expect, this is a battery case. There's not going to be a huge amount to it. Here are some of the features. It says it offers 40 hours of extra music playback, or 10 hours of extra talk time, or 8 hours of extra web surfing or video, because it has a 2200 milliamp hour battery built in. Previously, I looked at the battery pack for the iPhone SE, and it was a little bit big, a little bulky, and pink. This one's black, but let us go ahead and just dive into the box. So here's a quick start guide and user manual, microUSB charging cable, and a little audio cable, a 3.5mm extension cable, which actually is one of the things the previous case I looked at did not come with and would have been nice to have. Now I will say, as compared to the previous case I looked at, it's very interesting because this one, as I said earlier, has a microUSB port in it. So you're changing from lightning to microUSB. Convenient in some ways, inconvenient in others. Depends on what you've got. I guess at this point though, I probably have to go ahead and get the iPhone so I can stick it in here. And the case itself looks fairly straightforward. Should just be pop the top off of it, slide the phone into place, and then put the top back on the case. And there you have it. I do like the fact that it has this rubberized texture all over the back of it, except it appears to be very much collecting a lot of lint, and it didn't appear to automatically turn on its own. That's okay, but let's just see if we've got access to everything. We've got our volume buttons and our notification toggle, power button on top. Yep, still no problem. Of course, the front facing everything is still wide open. And it looks like it's actually redirecting the speakers down to these little holes here. So you have one speaker coming out to two holes. Camera on the back, you can see everything's perfectly clear there. Down here at the bottom, there's a button and 4 LEDs. I go ahead and hold on that. It looks like 3 of the 4 LEDs have lit up, and I heard the phone vibrate. So yeah, it's charged right now, but it is also charging, it is powered. And this right here is one of the sort of bummers about having this type of case. If you do want to use any sort of 3.5mm headphones, you're gonna have to have this extension cable, so it just pops down in there, and then you've got a little dangle right here. Not that it's really that huge of a deal. I don't personally use 3.5mm headphones all that often, but I know if I wanted to, I don't think I'd want to carry something like this around with me all the time. But still, for what it does, it's gonna get the job done, I think. And I also reached over here and plugged it in over microUSB, and it is actually charging the case at this point as well. And it appears that if the case is turned on and you plug it in, it does start charging the phone itself as well as the case. So that's kind of nice. Anyway, gonna keep this one kind of short, sweet, and to the point, even though I've probably been going on entirely too long so far. This case is available over on Amazon for 15 bucks. Again, it's a little smaller than the one I looked at previously in terms of battery capacity and physical size, and it does add a decent amount of bulk to the phone, but still very manageable, very pocketable, very comfortable to hold in the hand.
Samsung Galaxy Note 7 is officially
That's really interesting. I just tested it out very briefly using the now front-facing speaker. That's really, really nice.
Are now available, and
it's now pointing directly at you.
On the HTC Vive soon? That's what I love.
I mean, the speaker on the iPhone SE is not terrible to begin with, but when you have these little things redirecting it towards you, that's actually, it's kind of like cupping your hand around the end of the phone to get the sound pointed at you without you having to do that. So that's kind of convenient, kind of nice. As a minor update, I've been using this for about a day now. Just thought I'd give some updated impressions on it. One, it does act as a pass-through. So when you put microUSB into this, you can pull stuff off of it on your computer. It was a little bit flaky in terms of using it for CarPlay. It's like it kept disconnecting. It wasn't passing the audio through. So I don't know if I'd recommend it for that. Additionally, I think I forgot to mention the charging current. So the input is 5 volts at 1 amp. The output is 5 volts at 1 amp. So it's not going to charge your phone at the fastest it possibly can. But the good thing is, for a phone of this size, it's actually a larger battery than you've even got in the phone, so it's more than double what you're going to have in this iPhone. The other sort of downside about it is you have to turn it on for it to charge. Like, you have to hold this for 3 seconds before it starts charging at all. And once it hits 100% on the phone, it stops charging, which is a good thing, but it doesn't automatically turn itself back on whenever the phone needs it, as far as I'm aware. Other than that, great case so far, and back to me from the past to wrap it up. But anyway, this is available for about 15 bucks over on Amazon. I'll put a link to where you can find this down in the description if you're interested in it. it. Make sure to leave a thumbs up down below if you like this video. Again, make sure to check out my daily vlog. I'll put a link down below to where you can find the one specifically about these devices that just showed up, so you can help me decide what else of these you'd like me to make videos about. The things I don't make videos about, I'm gonna do just quick Amazon product reviews about, but I'd be happy to do videos about several of them if you're interested. Thank you guys again for watching. Leave a thumbs up down below if you liked it. Subscribe to receive more, and I will see you again next time.